Well, there were two things we explored: motivation, how important that is in learning, and then how setting goals and sticking to them is essential.
We also looked at verbs, the action words.
Verbs are action words, and every sentence needs a verb. For example, swim, wait, play. Verbs change according to when the action took place. For actions which happened in the past, I walked to town yesterday, you add ed to the end of the verb. If the action is happening in the present or the future, the rule is to add ing to the end of the verb.
We looked at some of the reasons why people might be motivated to go back to learning. Maybe they want to help children with their homework, or they'd like a promotion at work. Either way, the learning's got to be relevant to what's going on in their own lives.
We considered how you go about achieving your goal. For example, if you want to learn to drive a car, you break it down into smaller goals, like gear changes, reversing, or doing a hill start. All of these will make it feel achievable.
And we looked at how to measure speed and distance.
In the metric system, we use kilometres and metres to measure distance instead of miles and yards. 1 kilometre is equal to 1,000 metres, and kilometre is usually written as km and metre written as m. Many people like to estimate how long a journey will take, and to do this you need to measure both the distance and the time. So if you're driving at a constant speed of 40 kilometres per hour, this means it'll take you 1 hour to travel 40 kilometres.
We saw how important it is for you not to get overwhelmed. If you concentrate on the small steps, then the bigger picture will fall into place. We then looked at how to read signs.
Some signs are very familiar, but it can be confusing in places like hospitals, airports and shopping centres where there are a great many signs. Some signs will be written completely in capital letters, and some with capitals and small letters. And others will have arrows indicating which direction to follow.
It's important to stay positive. Think of the outcomes of your learning. That's when you're able to do what you want to do without effort, because you've put the time in when it counted.
And we looked at capital letters.
Each letter of the alphabet can be written in two ways: as a capital or block letter, and as a small letter known as lowercase. Capital letters are used at the beginning of a sentence, and I, when it refers to yourself, is always a capital letter. The names of places and people, the days of the week and the months of the year always start with a capital letter, as well as the titles of books, films and newspapers.